Hi Sunshine, welcome back to our channel MADCURLS. I'm TaylorAnne.
And I'm LoriAnne.
And in this video today we are bringing to you another review and tutorial, and we are back with doing our brand reviews, which is what the MADCURLS channel was basically made out of. Right. In the beginning we did like just whole brands. Do you want to tell them the milestone we just hit since we're talking about the channel?
We hit 10,000, which I'm sure you guys so loyal and always check. Actually, you guys have been telling us for weeks, like, you gotta make it, you gotta make it, you gotta make it. So we did hit 10,000, and we thank all of you guys for being there since the beginning. We're so excited.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
Right. But we just wanted to what is it, address that, mention that. We're really excited. So thank you so much to everybody that watches us and subscribes to our channel and loves us, because we love doing this. It's fun.
We do.
We do.
We love doing this. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we are back with a brand. We are doing the, what's the brand name, Mom?
Okay. All right. Let me think. Okay. Let me think. All right. Because I was saying, I was calling it everything but what it was. I was calling it not your daughters, right? Not your mothers, not my mothers.
You kept saying not your daughters, not my daughters, and not my mothers. And every time I'm like, Mom, it's not the name. What's the name?
Not your mothers.
Not your mothers. We're doing the Not Your Mothers brand today, and we are doing their new Curl Talk. Their new Curl Talk line.
We're matching.
Curl Talk. See?
Curl Talk.
Did anyone keep the packaging just while we're here? Like, it's curls. So
cute.
The top is curls.
Very cute.
It's adorable, right?
It's very cute, yes.
So yeah, they came out with this line. It's called their Curl Talk line. There are 5 products in this line. We have all 5. Yes. They were sent to us. We have been testing them for about 2 weeks now, because when we do brands and lines, we like to make sure we're really familiar with the line and what works and what doesn't, so we can bring you guys like a thorough review. So we've taken this line every way we can take it, and now we are ready to give our review.
Style with our favorites from this line.
Yeah, so do we want to just tell them what the 5 products are?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the first one is Curl Talk line. It's the Curl Care Shampoo, and it is a shampoo. Lathery, so it's cute, bubbly, lathery. All right.
Did you like it? You used the shampoo.
I liked it. It does what a shampoo does. It cleans your hair. I try to detangle with it, and I'm like, oh, let me just stop, because I knew that they had a product that was a 3-in-1, and this is it right here. This is their 3-in-1 conditioner, and this could be a co-wash, a conditioner, and a leave-in. So I used it as a conditioner the first day, rinsed it out, even though that I kind of don't like to do that. I feel like a waste, but I did it, and then I put it back in as a leave-in. Okay. So, yeah.
I've only used this as a co-wash, and it is my absolute favorite. I can't wait to repurchase it, or to actually purchase it, because this was sent, but to purchase it, because this is amazing. This shot to the top, up there with Aussie, because you know I love Aussie. I really love this as a co-wash. It's really good. Okay. Amazing slip, all of that going in and coming out. This is really good.
All right.
Do you want to talk about this product?
Okay, so then what I styled with was, I was so excited that this line had mousse, because I really like mousse. And since you guys have given us tips, when we did the whole account, well, I can't call it a mousse series. I think we did maybe 2 or 3 videos on mousse.
We tried.
But anyway, it was just probably at the worst time of the summer. It was like drying, and we kind of gave up on it. But you guys were saying you could put leave-ins and stuff under mousse, and I always felt like mousse was just very low maintenance, and you just put the mousse in and go. But no, I find out I get better results when I put a leave-in. So I've used the mousse, and I used this as a leave-in under it, and I like my results. So I'm going to show you those results today.
Cool. Yeah, your results are really good.
Yeah, I really like them.
Really good results. Okay, so what's also in this line is a Defying Cream, and that's what I styled my hair with. This was really nice consistency. You know, my curls were bouncy. This is really good. So they have a Defying Cream, and then they also have a gel, the Curl Talk gel.
Okay.
I use these 2 together, and I got a decent wash and go. I did feel like this gel is just a tad bit drying. It's a little dry, so today I'm actually going to put coconut oil on top, because I used to do that all the time back in my early natural days. I would do, you know, a leave-in, a gel, and then I would like seal with coconut oil while my hair was still wet, and it would make my hair, you know, moisturize. So I'm going to do that today. Okay. But this gel is good. It's pretty good.
What would you suggest for those people that don't like coconut oil?
I would say any type of oil, just like a little bit of oil, you know, just little, and just put it on top and like let that dry on your hair as your hair is drying. And I did that all the time.
You didn't leave a leave-in. You just use this as a conditioner and rinsed it out?
Yes, I just use that as a co-wash.
And then use the cream in that? Okay, very good.
Yeah, so these are all the products. We just told you what we're going to use. Each of us for the wash and go. What are you using one more time?
I'm going to use the Curl Talk Mousse, and I'm going to use their leave-in. The 3-in-1 conditioner but it can do 3 things. So I'm going to use the, well, it's the leave-in. I'm just going to use the leave-in part of it, I guess, and the mousse together.
Okay, and I'll be doing the Defining Cream and the gel, so you can see all these stylers in action.
Yeah.
All right, so if you would like to see these Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line.
Not your mother.
Not your mother?
Did you say your mother? Not your mother.
Not your mother's.
Oh, okay. I'm so busy. I want to correct her so bad. I want to catch her in something so bad. Okay.
I don't even know why she's so concerned about these products, because clearly they're not for her. It says not your mother's, meaning they're mine. They're on my shelf. It clearly states that clearly. But if you'd like to see this wash and go, then
Please keep watching.
please keep watching. So first things first.
Water.
Good old water.
Good old water. Okay.
Right.
I like the color. We're kind of like easing it to fall a little bit.
Yes. Ooh, it is like 50 degrees today. I was like, whoa, let me bust out the sweaters. It's a little chilly.
Well, I don't know about all them sweaters.
Oh no, it was a
Yeah,
little
no, it
chilly.
My hair
Wi-Fi
is-
Adam was walking around looking for the heater.
Wow.
He was like, "Where's the portable heater?"
Wow, that's extra. It's quite, my hair is still quite wet because I had, of course, the plastic cap on.
Yeah, mine is too. It's very soft too, and the curls feel nice. I really love that 3-in-1 as a collage.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do individual sections because, again, the concept to me of mousse is just very low maintenance. So just to kind of, I put maybe 3 squirts in my hand and just rub them together and just kind of put a little bit on each side, but not make that the main focus of the styling because I just like mousses to be mousse-like.
Mousses to be mousse-like.
I know, we invent our own expressions.
We do.
They'll get us.
Okay. So this line is curly girl friendly, for those of you who want to know that. Everything except the mousse. The mousse has silicones in it.
Interesting, really.
Yeah, well, we got this. I can maybe like insert this picture, but this talks about all the products. This
Okay.
little piece of thing, I'll insert that. But it says that all of them don't have sulfates, no alcohol, no parabens, no silicones, no dyes, no filtolates. One of them other P words, pH, filtolates, whatever it is. It's these aren't in any of these products, except there is a little star by the silicone and the star by the mousse. So the mousse does have some silicones in it.
Okay.
But other than that, I was on their website and I saw that they have an ingredients glossary. Oh, you know what? You don't do it that way.
Oh, that's what you told me to turn it upside down,
You
right?
shake it and then
Okay.
do it like that.
Okay.
They have an ingredients glossary, and every single ingredient in their products is listed. And if you don't know what an ingredient is, and it tells you what it is. I thought that was cool.
Right, I don't have the strength, girl.
Okay, you need some help, girl.
I do.
Okay, girl. We just got back from Fashion Week, y'all. It's been a whew.
Or not a lot. Not
Okay,
a lot.
wait, all right. Hold on. My hands are slippery.
It's hard, right?
Okay, hold on. No, guys, it's really not this hard. Okay, it's just us. It's just
Okay.
us.
I had that leave in it. That's why I couldn't do it.
Wait. Wait, oh my
All
god.
right, I think what I did the other day was...
You put it on the table.
I put it on the table. Yeah.
Here you go, girl.
It's all right.
Oh my gosh.
It's boiling over.
Okay. It's
Alright.
really not, I don't know what's
Okay.
wrong with us. Because I saw you do it the other day.
I
You were just
did.
like, shh, and it was...
Yeah, once I started it, like just now, like the way we started it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's sitting on the table right now.
Right. So, if that happened to you, you know you're not alone. You have to have...
Sometimes some of these pumps and stuff can be challenging.
Yeah, when you first start a product.
Yeah. I think companies should think about stuff like that, because I know a few of our subscribers have been like, they have arthritis in their wrists and different things, and sometimes like pumps on products and different things can be hard to push down.
And I wonder if I wonder if that's the make of a foam, because I think you kind of have to have it. There must be like, I noticed that a lot of foams have that kind of flat bed thing and then that spout. So I wonder if it's part of the, like, is it irrigation or something with foams? I don't know.
The spout.
Okay, so that was waste. So I gotta scoop up the mousse on the table.
Oh, did it disappear?
Yeah.
Okay,
What if
girl.
it'll still work the same?
You're not working fast enough, girl. You need more mousse?
Of course, I'll do it.
Okay, all right.
I can do it.
Cool. All right. Teamwork makes dream work. Okay, so all these products are $7.99.
Oh.
Every single one of them is $7.99, and they range from like 6 ounces to 12 ounces, but they're all $7.99. I'm going in with the Defying Cream. And you can either buy them from
all over your head, or you're going to do it section by section?
Section by section.
All right.
And you can either buy it from the Not Your Mother's website or from Ulta. And Ulta, I believe, that, you know Ulta, how Ulta does. They do like the buy one, get one 50% off kind of deal.
Yes.
So that's a good deal. Good old Ulta.
I like this because I remember when we were doing the foam series, that Moroccan foam made my hair super soapy. And so it was just unique. It was odd. The results came out great, but it just was all kind of off-putting a little bit. So I'm glad that just acts like a normal foam. It just goes in and it just
does what it does.
Does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just get some place to sit down. I can't have all that extra competing with my tutorial.
Right?
Throwing me off.
It's too much.
Yeah.
So this Defying Cream is nice. It has slip, smooths right in your hair. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin. It's like a decent kind of consistency. And I really don't find that I need a whole lot of it. Just kind of works its way in there. Okay. Let me get some gel now.
So you guys mentioned who's tried this line, who's interested in trying it. Have you tried anything? I noticed that they had a lot of things in this line, not just like the Curl Talk, this is new, but they had things like for blonde hair, I noticed.
I know we have another line over there. What is it? The Tahitian Garden Flower and Mango Butter.
Okay.
I think we have that as well on the shelf. And then there's like tons of other lines, like a coconut line, and there's a lot of other lines. Pretty packaging.
Yes. So, in our, let's see, which one is it? Have to Have It video. That was day 2 of these products.
Yes. We were in like our testing phase.
Yeah. So, and I thought that they were pretty good. We didn't want to like do all this washing and conditioning and all that. We wanted to just kind of see how far these results would take us. I believe this ended up taking us, did this last me 4 days, I'm thinking?
Yeah, I think we were both like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
3 or 4 days, and then we had to wash our hair.
Yes, it got better as the days went on.
It did. It definitely did.
Yeah, so you can at least see day 2 from that video. I don't think we have any more footage with any other days, but that was a good representation. And my hair just only gets better with refreshing. You guys are liking that tip.
And that's the mark of a good product, that it gets better as the days go on.
Yeah. If your expectations adjust, and we're all liking this whole refreshing thing, I think we're all adjusting our expectations and liking it and appreciating our frizz and appreciating how to refresh, spraying our hair with refreshing sprays and leaving it, not touching it right away and frizzing it, and then scrunching it out. So my hair just gets bigger and bigger as the days go on. I'm appreciating it so much, so I just kind of like, I'm like giving you a hard time sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to test product. I like my hair the way it is.
You're like, the other day you were like adamant. You were like, I'm not washing my hair. Like, I'm picking one thing this week and that's it. Like, I'm like, all right, Mom.
I know.
All right.
So
yeah, it is.
How long has this line been out? Do you know?
Like, it's relatively new.
Okay. I've seen it on and off in the beauty supply store from time to time. I was drawn to it because of the different colors. I never saw the purple one until we saw the purple one.
Yeah, so this is new.
Okay.
The Curl Talk is definitely new.
I would see like the red tops, meaning like these are purple. I saw the red and I saw the green from time to time. There might have even been a blue maybe. So I was always fascinated by it. But I could never put the name with the bottles. I could not put the two. When people were asking, could we test this line? I didn't realize that I had actually seen it in the beauty supply store until these products arrived. And I'm like, okay, now I know the packaging.
Yeah.
I have seen it. So.
This is nice. All right. A little bit of gel. So I'm hoping the coconut oil does make a difference. Like, the gel isn't super drying, but I think the coconut oil will like help it along a little bit. I definitely used to do that back in my early natural days.
I used to always end each kind of wash and go before it would start drying with oil. Until one day you told me I was setting my curls or something.
You used to start with oil. And so,
Oh,
like,
right.
you would get out of the shower, like, your hair would be wet, and you would slap oil on there as the first layer. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's right, I did. He said I was locking in my curl right there before I had a chance to manipulate it, you know, to stretch it, to do anything with it, style it. I was just locking it in right there.
And if your hair was, like, starting to dry, I'm like, you're locking all that dryness, and it's just sitting on there, and then you're going to put products on top, and it's just going to, everything's just going to sit on that oil. So, I was like, I don't know if that's productive, but I definitely used to always seal everything with coconut oil, olive oil.
You definitely did that.
That was part of the routine. I don't know when I got away from it, because that was part of every routine. There was always some coconut oil. Maybe when I ran out of coconut oil. I had to go, actually I said it, and then when we turned off the camera really quick, I was like, Mom, I don't even think I have coconut oil. Like, where's your coconut oil? You have a little bit.
So you can see the product here, but this is not that foamy feel like with the other mousse. This is just product, I guess sometimes the makeup foams, it just has to dry, but it's probably because the leave-in is underneath. So when they mix together, they kind of do that, but I will leave it. Now, normally I would have taken a microfiber towel and just kind of patted it out, but I won't because I like the way it dries without me taking the moisture out. Especially when I use foams, I don't want to take that out, the moisture right away, or clean up the product whiteness right now. It'll go away when it starts drying. So I'll just leave that to do what it has to do itself. Where are you at in the
I'm
process?
still working a little bit. I still got to add my coconut oil in.
Okay.
Do you want to tell them a little bit about texture on the runway? A little bit?
Hey guys, so we're back from Texture on the Runway. It was exciting. And we went, let's see, got there slightly late because we had to go to Sephora. It was like really like the worst day. It was pouring rain, torrential rains in New York City.
Yeah.
And they just were not, the Ubers kind of were not cognizant of that, or they didn't really care, I guess. And we would call, and they like we would be in Sephora. We were in Sephora. We get out at Grand Central Station. You walk like about a block and a half, and then there's a huge Sephora that we love to go to when we go to New York, because we have to always kind of like freshen up our makeup. So we stopped there. But and then I had spoken to my mother. She was in Connecticut, and she told me that it was pouring rain here, and I'm like, not here, not yet with us. But when we were at Sephora, all of a sudden the sky got really dark, and then just torrential rains were coming down,
like flooding in the street, like immediately.
You know, like there's rain, and then there's just that soaking wet rain that no matter what you do, there's nothing, you can't run through it. And I had on, I think, a polo, kind of like an Oxford shirt, white Oxford shirt. Well, the moment I would go out there, my whole back would be soaking wet. My arms would be soaking wet. Like
everything would have been soaking wet.
We were in Sephora trying to fix our makeup just from the train ride and all the hustle and bustle, because it was so hot. It like the makeup was gone. Okay, so we were in there fixing our makeup, and then after that, we're like, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" We were all ready to go. Let's call the Uber. And when we did, next you know, he's like, he would meet us across the street. Like, New York streets are huge. Like, the across, it's like, what, about 6 lanes or something? And he wanted us to, basically, I'm exaggerating.
2 lanes, but it feels like 6 lanes because there's so many cars. Like, the safest thing to do is not to play Frogger in New York. That's how you can lose your life.
Yeah.
It's, because they will hit you. Like, cars don't care. And you have to, like, go on the crosswalk things, but you gotta stand there and wait for the light to give you the go, and we would just be standing there in the pouring rain, and it was just me like arguing with Ubers, like, we have an event to go to, like, can you get on this side of the street where we are? And they just kept canceling rides. They kept canceling rides.
Like, they would charge you. They wouldn't reimburse you the money. They would take the money for that ride, charge you for it, and then we're like, oh no. So then finally we just had to realize that nobody was changing their minds, that every Uber or Lyft or whatever service we were calling, because we kept switching back and forth to see, it was like, I guess, the worst time because it was traffic maybe. So normally it would take like, what, maybe 9 minutes, if that, to where it was at Gotham Hall from Grand Central Station. But that day he was like saying it was taking 25 minutes, 28 minutes. We were already kind of sort of late because we stopped off in Sephora. So finally we just had to just like swallow it and just say, okay, whatever they can do for us tonight. So we had to walk to the corner, walk across the street, pouring rain, and then we just sat in traffic. then we just sat in traffic.
Yeah, we were about like an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
Texture on the runway.
Yeah.
But then once we got there, like I think we missed Cantu's walk and we missed Camille Rose. We missed their walk, but we were able to see the main choice, Mael, Carol's daughter,
Cream of Nature,
Shea Moisture,
Cream of Nature.
Yeah, Cream of Nature. So we were able to catch some of the show.
Yeah.
Not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, but I
mean, overall it was good.
Yeah, I mean, we caught a lot of it, and I mean, then if you didn't catch the show, I mean, then you can go around to the tables, because the tables were just kind of like a representation of what was walking in the show. And so once I connected the two, I don't know why I didn't connect it earlier, because I went last year, but when I would see the products on the table, bottles and bottles of like new products, I'm like, why are they not offering? Why are they not? Little did I know that at the end of the whole event, then there would be swag bags, and so what you saw on the table basically was what you got in your bag.
Yeah, because a lot of it was like new products.
Yeah,
so it was cool.
Yeah, let's see who came out with new products. 2 lines. I know
Mael and ORS
and no, not ORS. Camille Rose came out with a whole.
Yeah, Camille Rose too, but then ORS Unleashed, Curls Unleashed, I think were there, and they came out with some new products.
Yes,
as well.
Were those new? Because I could have.
Some were new, some were new.
The one we got in our bag, was that new? The not the leave-in, right?
I'm not sure. We're not that familiar with them, but I know they did have new products out.
Yeah, but Camille Rose did. The one that they put in our bag was a deep conditioner. It's protein, so I can't wait to try that, because I love deep conditioners and protein ones at that. Yeah. So,
but yeah,
so that was a lot of fun.
It was good. All right, so my product is in. I think we're gonna go air dry out in the elements.
We are.
It's a nice day to air dry. It's not too hot, not too cold. So we're gonna
do that. We can get a really good detection of how this is going to be.
Totally. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we'll be back to show you these results.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye. And we are back. These are our results.
These are them.
Do you want to start, or should I start? Or?
You can start.
Okay. So the first time I did this wash and go, again, I used the Curl Talk Defying Cream and the gel. I liked it, but I did find that my hair was a little dry. This time I went in with these 2 products and I added coconut oil on top, and that totally makes the difference. Absolutely, at least for me. So if you have the product and you find that by itself the gel is a little bit drying, I would suggest putting some type of oil on your hair and letting that dry with your hair. Not really putting it on afterward, but putting it on while your hair is still wet and letting that dry. That definitely made a difference in my hair, because my hair is now, it's shiny and it's not dry, and it feels good.
Yeah, and it's nice and airy and blowy.
Yeah, so these products say that they're like light to medium hold, soft hold. That's definitely true. My curls are soft, but even though with that, we did find that our hair held for about 3 days.
Yeah, it did.
When we did it the first time. So, yeah.
And I think, as I always say, products are seasonal, and I'm not saying that these are not fall geared or they're summer, but I know when I did it last week, my hair had more of the look that it's been taking on lately, kind of like the fullness, like the roundness, and today you can definitely see that it's growing back, and it's very awkward. When it started drying, I liked what I was seeing, but as I sat in front of this mirror and started picking it out, you can see the length on it now, and it's just kind of like in an awkward place. And the more I pick it out, when I did this last week, it picked out, I think it was a combination of the weather, the humidity that made it full and all that. Now it's just kind of like laying limp. So I think I probably, next time, I would just use this by itself, go back to like the way I think foam should be used. I think I put in too much maybe moisturization, this leave-in, because I feel like it is super, super, super defined.
Which can tend to drag your hair down. Yeah. Sometimes when I layer products, my hair is flatter, but when you use less products or one product as opposed to 2, then you get more volume. But I said you have shine right now, which they promise. You definitely have definition. Oh, yeah. But can you have definition and volume at the same time? Not always. Yeah, not always. I keep seeing posts on Instagram. People are like, half their head is like big and poofy. They're like volume, and then the other side is like defined, like definition or volume, because with the volume is the frizz and all that kind of stuff. So that's how you get the volume.
Yeah, the more I'm picking this out to make it big, it's not making it big, it's just frizzing it. And the frizzing is not causing it to get bigger, it's just messing it up now. It just looks very, very awkward. You guys can see it's just kind of, you see the frizz here, but it has nothing to do with the product. It has to do probably with the way I use the product. So because like we changed the way kind of like we do things, we didn't spend a whole lot of time testing it out. I picked my favorites last week. You picked your favorites. I picked this, the foam, and I picked the leave-in and the 3-in-1 conditioner and the 3 parts, the leave-in part. And it was beautiful last week because it was very hot and very humid, and it just added to all the fullness and the frizz and all that. Today it is like, what, 60 degrees or something? No humidity. So now the length is showing. And probably with a lot of products moving forward, we're probably going to start seeing this. I'm going to have to adjust the way I do things. This is what natural hair is all about. Testing and sampling and trying. What works for my head is not going to work for your head.
And it's super frustrating because since we were talking about Fashion Week, I did one of my favorite wash and goes that we showed on the channel. You know, the Sotanicals and the curls, and I loved it. I did it on the channel. I did it before the channel. I just loved it. Did it for that day. My hair looked a mess. And I don't know what that is with products. So with these products, your hair looked so bomb last week. And no, I do see what you're talking about, how it's flattening. Yeah. And I don't know why that is.
It's because it's long, okay? It's long, and I said to myself I wasn't going to cut it this summer because I was going to allow for the frizz to take place. So the hotter it got and the more humid it got out there, my hair got bigger and bigger, and it went out this way. Now that there's no humidity, now it's going down this way, so now the length is showing, whereas last week the length showed in density. So this is why this week, these products, these same products are pulling it down, and it's flattening it, whereas last week with humidity, it expanded it, and I loved it. So now, moving forward, like I said, I'm going to have to see how all these products that we're going to be testing are going to work, because now, again, the weather's changing, new season, and with new season, you have to try new things, and I can't tell you what's going to work for you. You can't tell me what's going to work for me. It's just all what natural hair is about. You have to try for yourself to see what works for you.
Trial and error.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
So, but it's cute. I mean, it did exactly what it said it was going to do.
The curls are so shiny and defined right here. They're so cute.
Yeah, very shiny.
I just wish you had some volume. I know you want volume.
Yeah, I want volume.
The curls look good. The curls look good.
They're super defined. They're defined all over. This part here to me is messy, but great products. I love them. They did what they said they were going to do.
Yeah, I think it's a good line.
It's a good line.
I think it's a good line.
Affordable line.
I think all the products are $8. And then if you get it at Ulta, Ulta always has the deals like the buy one get one 50% off.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the 3-in-1 conditioner as a co-wash. I will be buying this.
Okay.
Definitely a couple of bottles of this. I really love this. This is a great product. But yeah, all the stylers, I think they're good. This gel, be careful. It can be a little bit drying. Again, get some oil going if you find that.
But you learned that last week, and now you came back and your hair is super soft, super blowy. And so that worked for you. Yeah.
That's why first impressions aren't always good, because you have to kind of see how you can work a product. And so this one I was like, okay, I didn't want to toss it out. I thought maybe I could help it out a little bit. And all it needed was a little bit of oil, and now it's fine.
Well, the glory of two people is that first impressions aren't always like the best, but we test it first, and then we come on and we demonstrate. But again, the weather changes, and then there's two of us, so you pick something that only, like, if one person's on a channel, they can only pick so many products, like 1 or 2 products. Yeah. But then you're able to pick your 2. I can pick my 2. We can switch and swatch. So
show you the whole line.
Yep. Show you
so
the whole
you
line.
got the mousse wash and go. Yep. You got the gel and the Defying Cream wash and go. Yep. So I hope this was like thorough for you guys to kind of see if you want this line. I think it's MADCURLS approved. I like the line. I think it's cute. Yeah, it's a cute line. Nice little cute little affordable line. That curls your hair, define, shine, gets it done.
It's fun returning back to a line, a complete line. So, yep.
Yes,
I approve of it. It's just now that I know just how to play. So that's how you just do. Like, you might have your mind set on something, lay out your clothes, lay out your products the next day for work, and then you go and you see this. But that's okay, because you come home that night and then you're like, okay, let me try something different tomorrow. So tomorrow, if I try this again, I would not use the leave-in, and I would test it like that. Because both times I use leave-ins, and so now that the weather's changing a little bit, I probably don't need that right now.
Yeah. It'd be something a little bit lighter.
Yep. Or I need a haircut now.
Or a haircut. Right. Some shaping up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of some shaping on my hair too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So this is the...
Not Your Mother's?
Not Your Mother.
Okay, good. Okay. Not Your Mother's.
This is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line.
Yeah.
We like it. Comment down below if you have tried this line. If you want to try this line, what you think of our wash and goes, how they came out. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much for watching, and
we will see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.